It's RicoDaDon. Today I'm gonna do a quick little video about changing the battery on a 2020 Dodge Charger RT Scatpack. I have an issue with mine right now. It's like if I don't have it on the maintainer, I don't really drive it too much, but I've been driving it this week, of course. But if I leave it off the maintainer for like three or 4 days, the battery will die. So I'm gonna change the battery. Stay tuned. Change the battery, only thing you're gonna really need is like a 10mm socket. You might need an extension and whatever ratchet. Right now I'm using like a 1/4 drive. So actually I have two of them. This one is for like the actual terminals, it's 10mm, and this one is for the I can show you real quick. It's for that plate. It's for the plate at the bottom right there, so I can reach whole extension. So start off by, almost lost it there. Start off by taking off the negative. I mean the positive. I'm sorry. Now you don't want to go crazy on these things right here. I'm gonna lightly take it off and lightly put it back on. I wonder when I saw this stuff, all this wiring and stuff going on right here. But everybody has a setup, man. For those who know, you know what I'm saying? These cars, people love them. That's all I'm gonna say. They love them. So however you got your setup, I respect that. You know, way more than meets the eye right now. We're just doing batteries. So let's put that to the side. Let's get this plate down here. Yeah, it's a 10mm. Put that right there. Take the plate off. And now we take out the battery. So the strap, take that off. It's loose, you just put that to the side. I'll show you where it hooks at when I take it out. These things are kind of heavy, so gotta be careful. Ooh, let's put that right there. So the strap, of course, it latches onto this plate right here. Latches on. You pull it. Well, a regular strap. Now, so if you did buy a battery from the store or whatever, I got mine from Advanced Auto Parts. There's a part number. This is my part number right here. You could also call and call your local store, give them the part number. If you don't have your receipt, and they should be able to give you some information like, is it still under warranty? Can you take it back? What to expect? That type of stuff. I'm gonna take it to the store, put it in the trunk. Let's go. Yeah, so we're going to the shop or whatever. See if I can get this battery charged or see if I can get a replacement. 13.8 isn't too bad, but it's like I'm thinking ahead, like, during the wintertime, when the wintertime rolls in, by that time that happens, if that car sits, because my car sit for a long time, I barely drive it. It's like by the time I drive it, it'll probably be dead. And I do put it on a maintainer. You plug it into the wall. It has like different modes if you want to charge like an ion battery. Maybe I show that to y'all in the next clip or something. But I keep it on a maintainer if I'm not driving it. But if I let that car sit for like 3 days, battery's dead, completely dead. You know what I'm saying? And it's like to get to it, I gotta contort myself in back seat, the trunk, to kind of to get that trunk release open so I can get to it. So that's just dealing with too much. So try to stay ahead of the game. And if I mean, the battery just seems a little sketchy, it's just best to get another one. Now my battery might have like a slight issue because of maybe I gotta get a more cold cranking amps. Cold cranking amps is like the power output that your battery gives you when you crank it up. The more cold cranking amps is the longer the battery lasts if you don't have like a severe drain on the battery. So I mean, I normally get the manufacturer recommended specs on everything. Of course, in my case, I don't know. Like I said previously, for those who got a Scatpack, Hellcat, all that, y'all do me a favor, look up Knockout 360. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to him. I mean, he's been giving us a lot of game over the years about these cars and stuff, and like, what to expect, and having like, I would say even just a regular Hemi, a regular RT, have a Scatpack, a Hellcat, anything like that, Trackhawk, man, it's kind of, almost missed the turn. It's like, people will try to, get your stuff, man. So, me personally, I try not to be anywhere. You know what I mean? Especially with that type of vehicle. You know what I mean? To some, they be like, oh, man, it's just a Charger. Yeah, that's fine. But for those who know, you know what I'm saying? We know how much we put into these cars. What's the sticker price? The power output, saying like a typical sedan. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So it's best, like, if you do have one, make sure you have like the right technology, man, because ain't nothing smarter than a criminal. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my criminals out there. Like, just use your powers for good, bro. Like, just use it for good. You know what I'm saying? It won't hurt you. It won't kill you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I don't condone none of that, man. It's like, I'm pretty sure we all have that one sketchy friend. If you do have like a Charger or something, or a Mopar vehicle, I'm pretty sure you have that one sketchy friend that's like, I can get you this and I can get you that. I try not to even get involved in any of that, man. I work for my stuff. We ain't out here taking from the next man. But that's all I'm gonna say about that, man. It's for those who know, like I say, if you got one of them cars, you gotta stay ahead of the game. And like I say, it's nothing smarter than a criminal. It's you just buying time. That's all you're doing. You're buying time. God forbid anybody run up on you in traffic or something. It's the worst. It's like at this point, police does not exist. But yeah, so we're about to pull up to this Advanced Auto. I'm gonna see what's going on. See if we still under warranty or whatever. I did not call them. You can take it to anyone. Like, say if you get a battery from whichever store, you should be able to take it to any store, and they should be able to help you out, let you know they could either charge it or they'll have to replace it. Most of the time, they'll try to get you to buy a new one. So, if you have your receipt, keep that stuff with you, man, so you actually know for yourself. Because, a lot of these places, man, they ain't trying to give you nothing for free, even if you done paid for it. So, here we are. I'm going to see what they say in a second. Yeah, man, so just came back from the store. Kind of tight right now. He said that the battery is fine. So I haven't been really driving the vehicle, but I just feel like, even if it's sitting for days, the battery shouldn't be dying. I mean, I have like a whole different setup in here, with the alarm system and everything. But I mean, really, what he told me was like the battery is supposed to be at 799, and it's at 740. I mean, I feel like I had this battery like maybe a year and a half or something like that. So it's kind of like, just kind of, trying to figure out what is it, what's the problem here. Maybe it has a parasitic drain or something like that, but that I'll have to find out. Take it to the dealership or something. Now, yeah, I could have charged a battery. I could have put it on the what is it, the slow charge. But I don't know, I might use this car later. So let's put the terminals back on. Simple as that. Let's put the cord back on. Not the cord, the I guess the strap. Let's turn it this way. Strap on so we can find it secured. Let's put the plate on. Plate, bolt, go to the center. It goes this way, so this lip holds onto the battery. You know, like maybe someone can shed some light on my problem. If you know, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe the battery is fine. You know, but I just feel like 3 days though, like I said, it's like I don't think a battery should be failing in 3 days. 10 millimeter, and then your socket. I mean your extension. Let's go ahead and tighten that up. It's tight. All right, it's tight right there. Like I said, I just want to go lightly with this stuff, man, because you know some of us are heavy-handed. It could really break something. So as long as it's secured, doesn't move, it's fine. Let's put back on the terminals. All right, so guys, this is the maintainer that I use. It's a Noco Genius. Hope I'm saying that right too, because it don't seem much of a genius to me. So what I do, I just take the terminals. Of course, if you know your colors, guys, red goes on red. It's positive. Black is negative. Put that on there. And plug the cord in. I just plug it onto extension cord, and I don't know if you guys can see that. So we just turn it on. It's supposed to be doing its thing. So that lights up red, and it's going to keep blinking red until it's supposed to turn green. Honestly, it never turned green. I just keep it on here for a while, so I'm not sure if it's this or the battery or if it's something else. But I just keep it plugged on here when I'm not driving the car for an extended period of time. I also use it on my motorcycle, like in the wintertime. So that's all I wanted to put in there. I might just put something like this. I might put it in a link in the description. So if you want to get one, it's not that expensive or whatever. But I'll put it in there for you guys. When you change the battery on these vehicles, it's like it goes into a normal mode. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a second, but you lose your drive modes, you lose your rear view camera, and everything just looks different on the screen. I'll show you what I'm saying. Yeah, so I'll just start the vehicle for you guys. When you change the battery on these RT Scatpacks and whatnot, you have to wait like an hour, because you'll get this screen that have, like, even if I put it in reverse, like I have no reverse camera, none of that stuff. The best thing you can do is just let the car sit for like about 30 minutes to an hour, and it should reset. It's not a big deal. You don't have to go get it reprogrammed or anything like that. All right, guys, so that's how you change the battery on a 2020 Dodge Charger RT Scatpack. Most Chargers are the same. I'm not really sure about Challengers. Maybe they are too. But to me, this video has been a bust. I actually wanted, I don't know, some different news on my battery. It's not really a big deal. I just don't understand why it's like if I take it off the maintainer, 3 days, 4 days, battery is dead. And yeah, I don't think that's supposed to happen. But I got some stuff in the car. I can't really say what I have in there. Maybe that's probably what's draining the battery or something. Comment, let me know if something I could be doing better. If you guys have the same issue with your battery dying after 3 days, if like you're not really driving it, is it your alarm system? But that's all I got for you guys, man. You know, stay tuned for the next video or whatever. It's RicoDaDon.